In the shadows of Mount St. Helens, a battle rages. The Gumbaroo and Tataklea fight for possession of the ancient giant bones.
Out of my way, Tataklea. I got to throw these giant bones in the lava. We can't let the people know about the Tartarians. Their egos are too fragile to know. Now get out of my way. Let me through, Cher. This fire's starting to burn real hard. It's gonna turn all your organs to rubber.
No! Get away from my giant bones! I like to chew on them when I don't have any children to eat. You can throw away my bones! No!
We gotta go now. This mountain is about to erupt.
I'll get you, Gumbaroo!
Gumbaroo, up here. Grab my hand. I'll get you out of here.
Oh, Lord. Thanks, Bad Squatch.
But they were all of them deceived. We're in Florida. 3 men were talking of giant bones of a different sort.
Welcome back, everyone, to Delete Everything Podcast, our little creepy crawly in the woods, stalking you, waiting in the bushes to sink its fangs into your neck and inject you with the venom of knowledge of omitted, forgotten, deleted history. Or in this case, not so much history. And this week we are celebrating Groundhog's Day by doing Cryptids Part 4. Cryptids Part 4, ladies and gentlemen. It's like every day is the same day. And Bill Murray is here. We are doing this week, this iteration of Cryptids. We're going to do 2 states that we get a lot of downloads from and 1 state that we don't get so many downloads from. So, you know, fucking get on it. State that doesn't download us enough. It's Hawaii. Hawaii is the one. They're the state that doesn't download us enough. In today's episode. Before we jump into it, please, if you have not yet, get on whatever you're listening to. Give us a rating. Leave us a review. Leave us a comment on Spotify if you can. While you're on the interwebs, go ahead and go to Instagram. Look us up on Delete Everything Podcast. Follow us. Look at photos of this episode and previous episodes. Send us a goddamn message if you want to. We don't care what you do. I mean, once you do the ratings and the reviews and the following. Also, get on YouTube. Watch some shorts. We've got video shorts on there of us dicking around in the studio as we do every week. And there's some short little funny snippets in there that take you, 10 seconds to watch? 12 seconds to watch? 5 seconds to watch? I don't know how many seconds. How many seconds are they, Drew?
I don't know.
Drew doesn't know any either. Anyway, they're there. Get on there. Watch it. Most of the videos are like Patreon content, which, while we're talking about Patreon and videos, by the way, you should join us on Patreon. Patreon.com/Delete Everything Podcast. Riley, you are really committed to staying silent through this whole opening, huh?
I just want everyone to know that this is a very dick-heavy podcast, and we're going to be talking mostly about dicks because this all sounds very serious. We're trying to break this opening down because our openings have been pretty long lately. Yeah. We're gonna give you the information. We're gonna get in. We're gonna get out and get on with the show. So to this episode is Cryptids, and we will make a bunch of dick jokes. Tune in.
This episode brought to you by Dicks. Wings, sporting goods, genitals.
Sporting goods, bar, wings.
No. I did want to say a thing about the Patreon.
Throbbing cock.
I did want to say something about the Patreon. Our Patreon, $8. It's 60 something. We're getting close to 70 episodes on Patreon. Every single one of them is about 45 minutes long. They're all a blast. They're not so history heavy. They're kind of more jabberjawy, not like the Hanna-Barbera cartoon. And there's video. That's the thing we've never really talked about before.
Video is important.
Yeah, there's
you really
video
want to get the context around our humor. A lot of it has to do with the fact that we're ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you can't really get the feel for that unless you see us on video.
Yeah, you can see how fat we all are.
I'm feeling a little self-conscious about that.
Sorry, Drew.
we just ate
Riley.
we just ate a bunch of pizza too.
And wings.
And I'm getting-
and cheesy bread.
I'm sleepy.
And soda.
I'm fat and sleepy. I've been feeling good.
We have a whole day in the studio today. So literally we're going to have like an 8. We're already at like 4.5 hours in the studio today.
Yeah.
All right. So without further ado, we are going to jump into some cryptids.
What? Gonna jump into some cryptids?
We're going to jump into some cryptids.
Makes me think of like Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura 2.
Oh, with the buffalo?
Yeah.
With the water buffalo?
Yeah.
No. Well, it was a rhino, right?
Rhino. It
was a
sure
rhino.
is hot in these rhinos.
I haven't watched that movie since it came out.
Not good.
No. What was the thing that Tatanka? No, that was Dances with Wolves.
That's Dances with Wolves, yeah.
What did they say about him? Chicago.
Chicago.
Meant like White Devil or something like that.
Chicago?
Yeah, Saturday in the Park.
Man selling ice cream.
Fucking.
All right, we're
I
gonna keep
despise
this
that song.
opening concise.
Okay.
Let's get to the dick.
Hey, happy Groundhog's Day.
Happy what?
Groundhog's Day.
Happy Ground Ball Day.
You were a shortstop, right? Happy Ground Ball Day.
Happy Cranked Hog Day.
All right. So to start our 4th episode of Cryptids, this year? Yeah, it's our first one this year.
Yeah,
Cryptids
this is the
4.
first one. Yeah,
First Cryptids of the year.
Cryptids 1 was our very first episode.
Cryptids 2 was our 8th episode. we didn't have a lot of stuff to do back then. Now we've got like fucking, what do we count today? 18 reoccurring series in this show?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Huh?
19.
19 reoccurrings.
We could do more.
We could.
We could do more reoccurring. Every episode could be a reoccurring episode.
That seems like a lot. 52 different reoccurring.
We could
series.
make just one episode reoccur every week. Like this one, for like Groundhog's Day.
Like Groundhog.
Groundhog, because like the movie Groundhog's Day.
Groundhog's Day.
Oh God! All right, what's our first cryptid?
Our first state that we're doing, like I mentioned earlier, Hawaii.
Mahalo, you guys.
We hear great things about you guys, but the one chip on my shoulder I've got right now is that you guys don't download our podcast enough. And so whoever is Hawaiian out there or knows Hawaiians out there,
My wife is Hawaiian.
well, fucking, you need to tell her to contact her people.
We went to visit my family for our honeymoon, which is in Detroit. Her family's all on Maui.
Uh-huh. Seems like someone else should have planned that.
Yeah,
honeymoon.
Detroit in November was a slightly different experience than the Hawaiian honeymoon that we could have had.
Yeah, tell your wife to send one of her pineapple boats out there and let those people know. Download.
That's
something.
racist.
That's not racist.
It is.
Why?
Because pineapples are a tool of the colonizer.
Well, I'm pretty sure there were pineapples
I don't
before
know.
there were
I'm
colonizers.
just kind of channeling my wife right now.
What came first? Which came first, the pineapple or the colonizer?
I don't know. The outrage.
That came last.
All I know is pineapples are a touchy subject in my household.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they really are.
What could you say about pineapples that would be touchy?
Well, you got to think about it like this, okay? Hawaiian exports were never huge, because they don't have many viable, like exportable natural resources, right?
Mm-hmm.
Famously, Hawaii is really heavy on like eating like spam because it's canned meat that can support the population that's shipped from someplace else.
And it lasts a long time.
Yeah, their natural exports are like pineapples, pretty much.
Right. Pineapple, sugar.
Pineapples take about 7 years to fucking grow. I don't know if you knew that, but like an individual pineapple takes years.
Right. One plant, one pineapple.
Right, exactly. So the original...
They were exploited for their pineapples.
They were exploited for their pineapples, yeah.
Yeah, we did Sam Dole. We talked about...
Yeah, well, we talked about that, but like one of the big thing that will upset Native Hawaiians talking about that is that a huge portion of Hawaii is taken up specifically for pineapple farming. And it's like, that's all like native tribal land that has been taken up specifically.
Which is sad because the pineapple was there for a long time. And I'm sure the native population really loved pineapples before they became a tool of exploitation.
Exactly.
And now suddenly you can't have like, that's why I feel like bad for like, I have black friends that like refuse to eat watermelon in public. And I'm like, watermelon's delicious. Like, no, that shouldn't even be a thing.
Well,
enjoy your watermelon.
There it is.
Yeah, that's sad.
No, I'm not saying, like that. I mean, like, fucking.
Like, I have no problems eating black beans and rice in public.
Well, sometimes I like to walk.
That's a racial stereotype.
Sometimes I like to walk down the street just chomping a potato. No, I think
thought you were
it's
going to say shooting
unfortunate
minorities.
because I'm white. I always forget that. But I mean, like with the
You're on our team.
with like Polynesian colonization and stuff specifically, there was a lot of like these islands are very temperate and we can grow stuff there. But then it was realized that like anything that you grow there has to make like a month-long voyage back to fucking whatever country. So pretty much pineapples. I was like pineapples and breadfruit.
Coffee.
Yeah. Coffee, things like that can be dried. Yeah.
They're in the coffee belt.
Rice and shit like that. And like
Sugar.
Samoa and stuff like
I don't
that.
know how much sugar still comes from
coconuts,
there.
stuff like that.
Yeah, coconuts.
Yeah.
Coconuts travel well.
Yeah, pineapples are just like they were like a status symbol at a certain point.
Oh, yeah.
To get a fucking pineapple.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about cryptids, shall we?
Yeah, the infamous pineapple beast.
No, we don't have one of those. We do have the night marchers though.
The night marchers.
Night marchers is a pretty cool one. Reminds me of something that I'll drop here in a second, and you can tell me. Maybe you'll think of it before I say it. Okay. So in Hawaiian culture, on nights that are for honoring the gods, or like if a chief or a king passes away, the ghosts of all the ancient warriors rise up from the ocean or from battle sites to escort the spirit of either the god that they're honoring, or if like I said, a king or a chief dies, to escort their spirit to the underworld.
It's like Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's like with the Battle of Pelennor Fields.
Just wait, it gets better. It gets better. It gets better. Yeah, the dead men of Dunharrow.
Yeah.
The army of the dead. Yeah. According to a Hawaiian legend, the night marchers are normal-sized warriors dressed for battle, carrying spears or clubs. Some of them are beating war drums or like blowing like conch shell, like blowing tones from conch shells. They like rise up out of the ocean, and they've got the fucking
That's
all their
fucking
stuff,
badass.
and, like announcing like their march. They are suspended in air, so their feet do not touch the water or the ground.
Out of the ocean because they would have like big ass war canoe battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's badass.
So their feet don't touch the ground or the water as they do their procession, and they leave no evidence of their visitations. Like I said, they're basically the army of the dead. From Lord of the Rings, if you guys don't know, if you guys have never heard about that movie. So they march from just after sunset until just before sunrise, and the only evidence of them is like hearing these like the drums or the conch blasts or marching sounds. There's also supposedly a like death smell after they pass. So like
like rotting flesh.
Yeah, they've passed because there's like this foul stench in the air, which is crazy. Yeah. This is a legend, so
pretty cool though.
Take it with a grain of salt. Apparently, their torches get brighter as they get closer to their destination. So when they're going to get closer as the sun's getting closer to coming up, and their torches get brighter.
Sick.
Also important to note, you do not look at the night marchers.
Yes, I actually. So when I was talking to my wife's family about me going to visit Hawaii with them, my mother-in-law told me very specifically, like, you might have to like a little initiation thing.
If you see any spirits, don't look at them.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it was because there's an area in Maui called Yao Valley.
Okay.
There's just like but not as like a bad initiation. I mean, they might actually jump me in a little bit because just some of her fucking cousins are gangsters. Mm-hmm. But there's like you might have to camp out in the valley for the night and just chill out. But if you see any ghosts, don't fucking act like you see them.
Yeah. So you don't look at them. If you catch sight of one, allegedly you will die a violent death, specifically a violent death. There are a couple ways to see one and not die violently, right? You're still going to die, just not violently.
You got to say, hey, mahalo, man.
No. Option one.
Mahalo Man, the sequel to Hollow Man. Hollow Man 2.
Kevin Bacon in Hawaii.
Hollow Man 2 Hawaiian Vacation. Mahalo Man.
Mahalo Man is a good one. Put it on the list of movie treatments we have to have by the end of the year, Drew.
Got it.
He's not going to do it.
He's not going to do it. He never fucking does.
He's gambling on his computer or something. So, couple of ways if you see one and you don't want to die violently. Option one, you throw yourself to the ground and lay completely motionless. And if they decide to spare you, then you'll be okay.
These ghosts are bears.
These ghosts are bears. Cool band name.
That is good. That's good. It's like these arms are snakes.
These arms are snakes, yeah.
These ghosts are bears.
Option two, if you are fortunate enough to have a dead relative in the procession and they recognize you. So there's got a couple caveats there.
Hey, Uncle Jerry.
Oh my God. They will yell out Na'u, which I'm sure I probably said that exactly the way you're supposed to, which means mine. And then none of the night marchers will mess with you.
They're all, hey, Jerry, who the fuck's this kid?
Na'u.
No. Okay, all right.
He's mine. He's with me.
Tell him to quit looking at us.
Hey, Jerry. Bearing that last tidbit in mind, by the way, they can just march right through your house.
Yeah. They go.
Which seems...
A ghost can do that.
I understand the concept, but it seems like, hey, you guys are marching and I can't look at you. You shouldn't come through my house.
Those impolite ghosts of dead warriors.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm not allowed to look at you, if you're in my house, I should be allowed to look at you.
I mean, generally, I'll bet you in this scenario, though, if you come across the night march, right, seeing it happen, they probably aren't going to get too irritated. But if you're like, holy shit, look at these ghosts, they're like, hey, violent death.
Yeah. What if you're just like sitting on your couch watching Golden Girls and one comes through the wall right behind your TV?
Just keep watching Golden Girls, man.
Just wide-eyed staring at the TV.
If you're in the woods and you see a ghost and it looks at you suddenly, you just look up like, a beautiful night.
Oh, so many stars.
I don't even see.
Stars everywhere. I wonder if anything else is going on around here at the moment.
Well, I'm just going to sleep face down on the ground.
And motionless. So they are said to walk through houses with doors and front doors and back doors placed in a straight line.
They open the door?
No, I think they just go through the door.
Oh, the fuck do they care?
But if your doors are lined up, then they're like, that seems convenient. There's a corridor. I don't know.
It's just instinctual.
Maybe it's just
it's like you're not like
they remember from their
even
past
as a
life.
Ghost, they're not gonna like try and go through a wall. They're just like,
I don't know, man. Look for structural damage while you're in there. Report back.
I'd be a cool ghost. I'd fucking pop up out of nowhere. Hey, don't worry, mahalo or whatever. But it was Na'u.
Mine? You just say mine to people? Just grabbing things out of their silverware drawer.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I feel like I'd be like, hey, you have a small leak there in your guest bath, right? Like behind the wall. He's just
me as a ghost would be a lot of fun.
Damage there.
I'd just let people see me and be like, hey, you see me? You owe me a child. And they'd be like, what? I'm like, I'm just fucking with you.
You're not supposed to.
Hey, you're not supposed to see me.
Some people
pluck out your eyes.
There's a legend that if you plant a certain shrub, cordyline, if you plant this specific shrub around your house, it keeps away all evil spirits and will cause the night marchers to avoid the area. So
it's like a lamb's blood situation.
Or like a mosquito repellent.
I think that's kind of disrespectful, isn't it?
I'm not in Hawaii.
Are there any cultures that like think of mosquitoes highly?
I doubt that. I don't think there's a single human on Earth that's like, you know
what? They're pretty
mosquitoes pretty cool.
They got it going on. Now, every single person's like, no, those little fuckers should die.
Either buzzing in my ears or biting me. Those are the two things it does. Communicable diseases and stuff. What's dengue fever?
Bengay fever. Everybody's got it.
All right, so moving along. That's the night marchers. The night marchers are pretty fucking cool.
That's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Smell like rotten flesh and they'll fucking eat you or some shit.
Like I said, it's like the Army of the Dead in
for my for Christmas I got my brother-in-law like a fucking.
What if you said I release you if you made eye contact with him?
I release you. It'll be like the line was broken. Yeah. It is remade. They'll be like, you're not fucking Hawaiian. You can't do that. For Halloween. Fucking what's the one where you get presents?
Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays.
Yeah,
Easter.
For Christmas, I got my brother-in-law
Labor Day.
A fucking handmade Hawaiian war club.
Oh, nice.
It was fucking dope as shit. I found it online somewhere, but it was super light wood because it's made out of Kona wood,
mm-hmm.
and it was like I thought like, yeah, it'd be cool, like wall decoration or whatever, because I like weapons. I mean,
And then he started killing people with it.
no, that wood is hard as shit. It's super light.
Yeah.
And like you could, it gets sharp. Like you sharpen it.
Yeah.
You can make knives and shit out of it, and it's really fucking hard.
Clubs
and like,
so many puppies with that thing.
dude, like it's a short. It's only like a foot, like a 12-inch little club. But like you fuck somebody up with that thing. I kind of want one.
You can get one, probably.
I think I might. Hawaiian war instruments are dope as hell, and a lot of them have like shark teeth in them and shit.
That is cool.
That's fucking cool.
Okay, so for our second Hawaiian cryptid or myth,
Jason Momoa.
Mahalo. I don't know how to do it.
I can do it.
Jason Momoa.
Mahalo.
That's not. I don't know. I don't know how he talks.
He talks like that.
What?
That
Huh?
was Game of Thrones. He was that guy.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna talk about Menehune.
Minute, huh?
Menehune, a mythological race of dwarf-like people said to live in the deep forests and hidden valleys of the Hawaiian Islands.
Holy shit! Do they have like a Hidden Valley Ranch somewhere?
They bring you ranch dressing. Yeah, no, they stay away from like where people settle, right? They are supposedly badass craftsmen. They built temples and fish ponds and roads and canoes and houses. And a lot of things that like Hawaiians attribute to the Menehune like still exist. Like there's still, like a house standing or like a canoe somewhere. And they're like, yeah, it was Menehune fucking built that.
That's pretty cool. Was there like just little people that live in the woods?
Yeah,
Little people that just live out there and make
according to folklore.
They make fish ponds?
According to folklore.
They're Japanese people. They're just some Japanese people found their way to Hawaii.
They've lived in Hawaii since before Polynesians found Hawaii. Like they've just been there. Their favorite food is the banana, and they eat fish and bananas.
Fish and bananas is a good diet. Very healthy.
Oof.
Oof.
A lot of bathroom trips daily.
Yeah.
A lot of bathroom
I get
trips
used to
daily. Yeah.
Yeah, I get used to it.
Probably stay pretty thin and wiry. You know?
Japanese.
Building stuff, eating fish and bananas.
Fucking banana sushi.
Banana sushi.
Yeah.
Band name.
No, not. Don't like it.
You don't like banana sushi?
Yeah.
Album name?
No. Banana sushi?
I don't know.
I don't know.
According to the legend, they only appear at night to build whatever they have to build, and if they don't finish their work like before the sun comes up, they leave it. That's it. That's all you get.
That's unfinished. It's just yours.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they could also be Central American.
Wow. For any new listeners, Patrick is Brazilian, so he gets to make
I'm Latino.
little racist
I get
digs.
to make Latino jokes. I'm allowed. So I didn't pick one specific country. That would have been mean.
Right.
I also didn't say South American, so I'm still establishing a hierarchy. Jesus Christ. So the only people who can see the Menehune, apparently, they're invisible to anybody who's not either one of their children or are somehow like connected to the Menehune.
Are they like, they're like the Fae? They're like,
They're like invisible little
like Irish
little
fairies
guys.
or like, just little invisible puka.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Little pukas. Tree spirits.
Now here's what's kind of cool.
They just like to build shit. Like the fucking.
Yeah, they're just industrious
like those
little
little guys from Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dozers.
The dozers. Yeah.
Yeah. and then
Doozers?
Doozers.
Yeah.
Until a Fraggle comes along and eats all your eye
You
beams.
motherfuckers, dude. Like, it was every episode. I'd be like, whoa, you pieces of shit.
Yeah. Why do they look like they're made
Their
out of
whole
glass?
society. You're just Godzillaing the shit out of them. And the doozers are just like, yeah, we'll help you with something or
There's
whatever.
so many people who don't know what Fraggle Rock is that are listening to this. And they're like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
I mean, look it up, whatever.
Yeah, just look up Fraggle Rock Doozers. You'll see little asshole Muppets eating glass eye beams.
And a bunch of little itty bitty puppets going like, motherfucker.
Little green guys wearing hard hats. So here's what's cool. There are theories that the Menehune were real people.
Oh, yeah?
Like were an actual ancient, I guess, race of people who descended from early settlers of the Hawaiian Islands and were very small in stature, but who were excellent builders and craftsmen. And as like even other Polynesians came into like from Tahiti, you know, because that's the going theory is that the first people to colonize the Hawaiian Islands came from Tahiti.
Yeah, the Kon-Tiki expedition kind of proved that.
Right. So as the Tahitians ended up there was like some beef, you know. They were a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Oppressed by the Tahitians. And so they moved further, away like inland because they already had a pretty solid grasp of
fucking asshole
how to survive an island.
Yeah. We're going to move further inland to the fucking volcanoes.
It would have been fine if they had.
What they do is they move closer into the volcanoes, then they start covering themselves in ash, and then they start worshiping the volcanoes, and then they come out and they start raiding along the coastline because they've abandoned Awa. All right, good.
Fuck you. Was that an Avatar reference?
No.
Yes, it was.
I didn't even.
Piece of shit.
I didn't even. We're not doing Avatar. We're not doing Avatar jokes.
I was coming
anymore.
up with a novel new joke.
We're retiring the bit.
You cut off my joke for that bullshit.
Hey.
I was going to say they moved inland because all the fucking Tahitians showed up with some bullshit noni juice trying to get them to buy cases and cases to sell door to door.
Fuck is noni juice?
You don't remember Tahitian noni juice?
It was like
an
a
early
vagina?
pyramid scheme.
The yoni juice?
You don't remember Tahitian noni juice? It was like a big like.
No, I don't. It sounds like a pyramid scheme in which they sell.
It was like a
vaginal
90s
secretions. Though. It was a
horrible. 90s pyramid scheme. Tahitian noni juice. And it was like the whole country it was like Mary Kay shit.
The noni juice flows downhill. Yeah.
The noni juice.
That sounds fucking disgusting.
If you listen,
Tahitian
if you sell enough cases of this, you'll be on top of the volcano.
Tahitian no juice.
I hope if you're listening, you remember Tahitian noni juice because I can't be the only one.
Sounds like it smells like fish.
Anyway, so yeah, these people were. There are theories that these were actual settlers that predated the Tahitians, and they were just really industrious little builders and craftspeople. And then the Tahitians came along, and they were like a little bit bigger and taller, and we're like, I speak weird, and they were like, you know what, let's fuck off.
Let's fuck off.
Yeah, let's fuck off out of here. And they just slowly like evolved into mythology.
Huh. Interesting.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I like that.
So there's even so they are referenced in a census, a post European colonization census from 1500.
1778, you dumb son of a bitch.
Wow, they were doing. So who was doing this census?
Possibly Hawaiians?
I guess.
Hold on a second. You're saying a census done in the 1500s?
1500 AD.
Yes, it was the Hawaiians.
Counted 65 menahunes in the area.
Yeah, they did a census for their own people.
Yeah. For what? Taxes? Just figure out how to adjust the property taxes for next year?
They had a full society, it was a monarchical society.
Yeah. Figure out how many polling stations they need for the next election.
There's a monarchical society.
I know. But I'm saying that's the reason
they
why
only
you do
used one
censuses now.
side of their glasses. They were monocles.
Dumb. But by the time the Europeans found Hawaii, it was already legend. They were maybe still living in the valley somewhere far away, but maybe they were just legendary. Maybe both.
I think it's interesting because if you look at Japanese shit from around that same kind of time period, it would be like, we got 2,000 fighting men, we've got 400 villagers, and then there's 80 ghosts in the castle.
Yeah. How do you census how many night marchers you have?
That's too many. There's too many.
Too many night marchers.
They don't stand still long enough to count them, and you can't look at them.
In dicks. Alrighty, moving along. You want to talk about the Mo'o?
Mo'o?
It's MO''O. Mo'o.
Mo'o. Okay.
They're shape-shifting lizard spirits.
Fuck yeah, that's where they came from.
Yeah. Most of the time they're like some kind of reptile. Sometimes different sizes. Sometimes they're big ass reptiles. Sometimes they're little bitty geckos. Apparently they can also turn into humans, but they were these like amphibious lizard spirits that live in a lot of those fish ponds that we were talking about that the Menehune built.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. If a mo'o dies, its body immediately becomes petrified, and now it's part of just whatever, your fish pond. Or
It's like petrified like a rock?
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like, shh.
But I don't know if they just become like a whole ass rock or if it's just like their body, but they're just like, and now they're just like, like a former resident of Pompeii.
They're like in like a crazy posture, like, Is that one Pompeii guy who was just yorking it?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's exactly what it was. Yeah, it was absolutely like a fucking volcano's coming and I am too.
That volcano exploded and he was like, well,
Oh shit, I got just enough time
only
for this.
one thing left to do.
Really, I like to think that he finished.
Mhm.
So, do you think that the
If he-
mo'o, like the evidence of the mo'o, was that the the fairy guys that we were just talking about,
Menehune?
Menehune, with the Menehune? Do you think they like did like sculptures and shit that were in the ponds?
I don't know.
Because that sounds cool. Like they would have left like a statue or like a little carving of like a snake or something.
Well, so this is an interesting sentence. Most of the time, the mo'o were found to be females. What do you mean found to be?
Lizards, life finds a way.
That lizard is a lady.
Listen,
Definitely a lizard lady.
Certain types of frog, when resources aren't available, will switch genders,
Yes, Jeff Goldblum.
right? So, most of the mo'o.
Just right before they die and become a rock, they're like, switch to lady.
Yeah, sure.
Boom. I don't know. There is a legend about the mo'o. I don't want to read out this whole legend. It's basically, is it Pele or Pele or Pele? The volcano goddess, the Hawaiian volcano.
Isn't it Pe'ele?
I always there's no apostrophe. I always read Pele because the fucking Brazilian soccer player.
I always say Pele because that's how it was pronounced in one of those like eyewitness history videos in school when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
The one where it starts out and they're like pulling back through museums, like "Ba-na-na-na,
No.
na-na." The eyewitness history, like the books, be like knights or whatever. It would just be like a little fucking infographic book. Fuck you.
I don't remember that. Sorry? My childhood was different? I don't know what I'm apologizing for.
I'm sorry.
So anyway, Pele, the volcano goddess, sends her little sister to rescue some mortal, and the sister's going to like fucking save this guy who's maybe either the sister's lover or Pele's lover.
Never saw books like this?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, runs into, she goes to cross a bridge, but the bridge is actually Mo'o's tongue.
Yeah, okay.
The Mo'o's name Kikipua. Yeah, somehow she gets out of it. She figures out it's the lizard's tongue and jumps off and then chases the lizard and then kills it. I don't know. Some of these Mo'o apparently can manipulate the weather too.
They're shape-shifting lizard people that can manipulate the weather?
They own all the banks.
Okay, moving on. Moving on.
Got Drew. They run the entertainment industry.
They eat fucking babies.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. That wasn't good fun. Don't be offended. Or do be.
Shlomo.
How was Riley said that? Riley said that. Drew whipped his head around real fucking fast.
Not cutting it.
Cut that.
Nope.
Please cut that.
Slow mo is ridiculous. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, apparently this little sister of Pele, her name is Hi'iaka, H-I''IAKA, Hi'iaka. Apparently she was all about killing some Mo'o.
Hell yeah.
There's some other ones. There's like one that was like a guardian of part of Hawaii. There was one that was like really good at fishing. There was a male Mo'o who apparently died and petrified in some ridge, like some mountain ridge in Hawaii. There's another one that's apparently really well known for surfing. I don't know. In the stories, not like in real life.
MXM, most extreme Mo'o.
Here comes Mamala, known for lizard surfing.
I just think I just wish that I lived
In Hawaii?
I mean, there's not in
Me
Hawaii,
too.
not necessarily in Hawaii like now. Like I just
In a time, yeah. I get you.
I'm so jealous of the horrors of the past because like I know, yeah, okay, if you get like an infection, you're gonna die. But like
Yeah.
you can also go across this whole fucking island goddamn positive, knowing for a fact that like if you're not careful, you're gonna have to fight a giant lizard monster. And that's fucking cool with your like wooden club. And you're badass. That's awesome. And then go surfing.
I mean, yeah. That's pretty cool.
You know, like just
And
your
go
whole
surfing.
your whole perspective of the world is fucking dope as fuck. You're like, go climb a mountain. Maybe I'll go over to this volcano and deal with some sort of a demon. You know,
Yeah.
fucking, or I'll just sit here and think about stuff. Consider the coconut. You know, like fucking
Jesus Christ.
go. Oh shit! Don't look at the ghosts. Like that shit's fun. I like that.
I mean, yeah. Agreed. It's pretty cool.
The closest thing I have to don't look at the ghosts is like don't acknowledge all the cameras.
I mean, listen. You live in the oldest, and I'm not going to go through all of the
Continuously
all of the
occupied
stuff,
European
yeah.
settlement in the contiguous United States.
Yeah, you live in a really old place with a lot of bodies under a lot of places.
Yeah,
You know, if you're a ghost guy, there's ghost stuff.
I know.
I think.
Yeah, there's
I'm not
plenty.
a ghost guy, so I don't know.
I mean, I've had very few ghostly encounters here.
yeah, where do all yours happen?
My grandparents' house. We told this story.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Though I did. I mean, like when I worked downtown St. Augustine, there were like definitely a few occasions where I was like, "Yeah, there's nothing here. This is creepy." But I didn't feel like it was a fucking warrior and that I had to like fucking oh shit, don't piss it off.
Don't look at it. Not even don't piss it off. Just
Yeah.
don't even look at it.
Act like it's a bear.
Kind of lay down, face down, and don't make any fucking noise.
Ghost Bear, Legend of the Samurai.
What is that?
It's like Ghost Dog with Forrest Whitaker, but bear instead of dog.
Well, we're gonna move on. We're gonna get out of Hawaii. You okay with that?
The show was pretty cool though.
What? Ghost
Hawaiian
Dog
stuff.
Was it?
Ghost Dog is cool, but I was like,
Is it?
the Hawaiian stuff was
I
cool.
never watched Ghost Dog.
It's fun.
I always
It's about Forrest Whitaker as an anime nerd growing up and like
is Forrest Whitaker is like a fat black samurai.
yes,
Yeah.
but the whole thing is he's an anime nerd. Like before that was cool in like the 90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's an anime nerd like in the hood somewhere. Some gangster is gonna fucking kill him. Like a neighborhood gangster is gonna kill him, and a mafioso sees it happening and stops it and saves the kid. And so the kid like becomes he calls it his retainer. So he serves him as like a samurai because he's a fucking nerd.
Interesting.
But he becomes a pretty good weird urban hitman samurai guy.
Huh.
It's cool.
Well, at any rate, we are going to move from Hawaii to Washington State.
Washington State.
Yeah.
Never been.
Neither have I. But we do have a lot of fans there. A lot of Washington State peeps.
Hi everybody.
Hey guys. For our first Washington State, and keep in mind when we do these, cryptids know no borders, baby. So, I understand that some of these are also like British Columbia cryptids / Oregon cryptids / Idaho cryptids. Like,
Yeah, do you think they're carrying their papers?
listen, the Gumbaroo does not come through legal ports of entry.
Yeah, well, listen. there's some stuff going on here you might want to know about.
We are going to talk about the Gumbaroo first.
Gumbaroo.
The Gumbaroo. Gum like gum.
Sounds like a kangaroo that goes like boing.
Gumberoo. Gumbaroo. If you had to guess what Gumbaroo was, what would you guess?
I would guess that it was like a kind of gumbo.
A fat, hairless black bear.
So
Nope, hang on. Drew's locked in. Or we're all locked in.
You're stuck in here with me.
that Rorschach from Watchmen, that was good. I'm not stuck in here with you. So for some reason, the door on the studio has stopped working. We've just been getting stuck in here. Now we're watching Drew get more and more agitated.
Hey, did
as
we
he
ever
tries
bring
to,
did we ever bring a screwdriver in here?
Hey, he did it.
I have a screwdriver in the car. We can leave in here.
Yeah, just get a
Fucking humble brag.
get a mallet.
What do you
and
mean
just knock
some?
that
You have
handle
some
off.
screwdrivers? What are you, a fucking rich guy? How many screwdrivers do you
I
have?
actually have like probably like 15 screwdrivers.
Wait, you close.
No, we can't get out.
Yeah, the screws are on this side, idiot.
That'll be fine. Anyway, the Rougarou.
Have you met my cousin up in Washington?
They brought a good gumbo up there.
Eat a gumbo. He so much gumbo, all his hair fall out. Oh my!
That's a total Cajun transplant.
Just a fat ass bear from Louisiana that went to fucking Washington State with a bunch of
They
gumbo.
kicked him out because he kept sneaking in windows, getting all my gumbo. Hey, mama!
That is a throwback to episode 1 of Delete Everything podcast, by the way. God bless you if you go back and listen to that video quality. So yeah, the Gumbaroo is completely hairless except for a couple things.
Balls.
Maybe, but according to this article, big ass eyebrows and bristly hairs on its chin.
So it's like Danny DeVito.
That's who we're casting in our Gumbaroo movie.
Hey, it's me, the Gumbaroo.
Whoops, I dropped my condom for my Magnum dong. It's got a really thick, tough, black leather-like skin. So it's invulnerable to bullets.
Oh shit, bulletproof?
Bulletproof, hairless, fat black bear.
Tight.
Yeah. Anything you shoot at him, just blink.
Cool.
Now it does have a weakness.
Balls.
Jambalaya. No.
Oh.
Fire.
Okay.
That's how you get rid of a Gumbaroo.
That's really how you get rid of anything.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know about fires in the West Coast in the last few years. The Gumbaroos have probably all moved elsewhere.
Oh, so they were fighting the Gumbaroo.
The fires are there. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Palisades
Gumbaroo.
fires, they had Gumbaroos out there.
That's why the fires started?
Yeah, well, yeah, because they were fighting
To
the Gumbaroos.
get the Gumbaroos out of there?
Yeah.
I don't know. There are several people who have said in the process of trying to put out forest fires, they
Hold on a second. I got one here. The Smokey just walked right up. All his hair got burned off.
You could have prevented this.
Oh God, Smokey the bear comes out of a burning forest, like fucking hair is all smoked off. He's like, why didn't you listen?
I tried to tell you you could have prevented this.
Only you could prevent this, and you didn't.
Only you, Steve.
And that is the origin story of the Gumbaroo.
See.
Right there. And see.
No, people putting out forest fires have said that they have heard the sound of falling trees, which, yeah, goddamn forest on fire.
Yeah.
Detected the smell of burning rubber in the air. And if they got a photo of the Gumbaroo, the photo's negatives would explode.
Oh shit.
Which is strange because now we have phones that give us photos immediately. Does your phone explode?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Does the negative explode when it's in the camera or after you take it out to develop it?
Like, yeah, if you take it out in like direct sunlight.
The Gumbaroo is apparently always hungry. And
for gumbo.
anything that looks like food, it will eat immediately.
Also interested in picnic baskets.
It's also enough of a fat ass, it'll eat a whole horse in one sitting.
Okay.
And still be hungry. That's not like, it's like,
Oh boy, I could eat a whole horse. Make a gumbo.
I'm so hungry I could eat an entire horse. It's not very fast though. That's the thing. So you could probably get away from a Gumbaroo. You don't have to lay on your stomach and stay completely still. It says here that it's not annoyed.
Yeah, you're supposed to avoid the noid.
By the presence of enemies. That it's a gentle giant, which stands in stark contrast to
the fact that it'll eat a whole fucking horse.
and it's always hungry.
It's okay, little guy. I'm not gonna.
Now, there was a 2015 horror movie called Fearsome Creatures that was inspired by the Gumbaroo.
2015?
2015, Fearsome Creatures. Apparently, the Gumbaroo in this movie has 10 arms and 3 legs.
Damn.
I feel like the third leg, maybe not a leg.
Whoa.
And in this movie, it's not a gentle giant at all. It's
it's a mean giant. Violent, 6-armed, 3-legged, 1-eyed, 1-horned flying purple people eater.
It's so in the movie, I guess, it gets burned. All of its hair is gone.
How did it get burned?
But then if a human inhales the particles of the burnt Gumbaroo, their organs get coated with rubber, which then gets misdiagnosed as tuberculosis. This is a weird premise for a movie.
Then gets misdiagnosed as tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Fucking, huh?
The Gumbaroo does have a natural enemy. I want you to know about the timber doodle.
All right, Washington State. This shit's getting fucking silly.
I'm not making this up. So the timber doodle will clamp down its teeth and not let go until thunder is heard.
What if it happens when it's not even raining?
What if there's a fucking drought for a month? You're a Gumbaroo with a timber doodle stuck on you.
Well, that would piss me right the fuck off. What's a timber doodle look like?
Um,
Sorry, I just pulled up usfolktales.com. Actually, some pretty good pictures on here. We got did we ever cover that snake that rolls around?
No, I don't think so.
What's the rock slider?
Oh, yeah, we did. That's a fish.
Oh, yeah,
It's a mountain fish.
They got a cool picture of a rock slider here.
Yeah. So how about the timber doodle is a fearsome creature said to have a bite force so strong that it could hold on to a Gumbaroo. Although, when it hears a crack of lightning, it will let go. Gavarillo Princip has a timber doodle as a pet, meaning that they're pretty easy to tame.
Gavarillo Princip?
Those are the 3 sentences about timber doodle on Cryptid Wiki.
The fuck? Who the fuck is Gavarillo Princip?
Gavarillo Princip.
Look him up.
I don't want to.
Gavarillo Princip was a Bosnian Serb student who assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
The guy who started World War I?
Yeah, he had a fucking timber doodle.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Things have gone tits up in this fucking studio.
He died in prison.
Without his timber doodle?
Gavarillo Princip has a timber doodle as a pet, meaning they're pretty easy to tame. What?
Rogue Brewery has a beer called Gumbaroo, and the artwork's pretty cool.
That does look pretty fucking cool. I am obsessed with this right now. What the fuck is that? Why does
that mean they're easy to tame?
Why does Gavarillo Princip have a fucking timber doodle?
Why does that mean they're easy to tame? That guy was an assassin. Was he a gentle assassin?
I don't know. He's Bosnian.
What does that mean?
Oh, you ever met any Bosnians?
Can't think of any offhand.
I mean, timber doodles just look like birds.
Is that, yeah?
Yeah,
it's a bird?
It's just a bird. It's just a fucking real bird.
That's a real bird?
I don't know what this lightning...
That bird doesn't even have teeth.
What the fuck did Gavarillo Princip have? I don't care. Let's move on to the next one.
There's a
baked my noodle.
There's a timber doodle cheese. There's a timber doodle homeschool.
There's a timber doodle homeschool, like you teach timber doodles there, or vice versa.
Just at home though, they don't have to take a backpack to school.
So the timber doodles, they attack the Gumbaroo.
Yeah, they're the Gumbaroo's second weakness. So fire
and weird
doodles.
Little birds.
The timber doodles I'm looking at are not birds.
What are you looking at? It's a small, vaguely described, dangerous creature originating from Pennsylvania with large round eyes and an even bigger bite. Okay, all right. If a timber doodle bites you, be patient. It will not let go until it hears the sound of thunder. Once a timber doodle bit Mule McSneed, and it took him 2 months to get away. Who the fuck is Mule McSneed? What is going on here? For hunting the timber doodle,
2 months?
For hunting the timber doodle, a mirror is a must. One look at itself, and the timber doodle collapses in disgust.
Aw. It doesn't have really much self-esteem.
Oh, this is kind of cool. I just found the Gumbaroo's Dungeons & Dragons stats. Got an armor class of 17.
Yeah.
Got 85 hit points.
It's not bad.
His speed is like 30 feet, so get a per move.
Oh, wow. That's
Damage resistant to lightning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons, which tracks with bulletproof.
Yeah.
It's damage immunity is bludgeoning. It's got dark vision and passive perception. So, pretty observant.
Yeah. Well, we're going to move on to...
Flammable.
We don't normally do these, but I had to do this one. We're moving on to a sea monster. Normally in cryptids, we say, fuck Bigfoots and fuck sea monsters.
I thought it was like fuck Bigfoot, marry sea monsters,
kill
fascists.
Timberdoodle.
Yeah. Okay.
First sighting in 1934, last sighting in 1963. So we haven't seen this guy in a while. This is Colossal Claude.
Colossal Claude?
Yes. Said to be 15 to 40 feet long with an 8-foot long neck. It has a round tan body with a horse or camel head.
Ooh.
It's a horse snake.
Horse snake?
Mm-hmm.
I'm into that.
In 1939, its first sighting. Did you bring back a screwdriver? Oof, playing with fire, bud. And by that, I mean, I'm going to set this place on fire and see if we can get out in time.
I can get out. I can kick right through where that other window is, covered by the drywall. Yo, just now I was looking up the Gumberdoodle, Gumbo.
Timberdoodle or Gumbaroo?
Gumbaroo. I was looking up the Gumbaroo. It brought me to a Reddit thing that's got a bunch
Gumbo recipe?
It's got a bunch of cryptids as D&D characters with stats to play with like homebrew games.
I'm pretty sure Gumbaroo was in the Monsters Manual. I'm
no way.
I'm almost positive.
I don't know. I might have a Monsters Manual 1E waiting in my house right now when I get home.
I don't know about the first edition, but
should be available in when I get home.
Probably the second or third. I remember having a Monster Manual, and I almost very specifically remember Gumbaroo being in there, and not realizing until you said D&D stats. So back to Colossal Claude. In 1939, a crew of a halibut fishing ship, Argo, saw Colossal Claude. That was the first sighting.
Hold on a second. They named their boat the Argo, the cursed seafaring vessel of the Argonauts that eventually killed Jason.
Yeah.
Badass. Also a great ship to see a fucking sea monster from.
Right. I mean, it tells you something about the crew of the ship.
Yeah. I swear to God.
They're out halibut fishing for a week at a time.
Why did they go out fishing? Just for the halibut?
So according to them, Colossal Claude reared up out of the water about 10 feet away from the ship, and the crew watched it eat some fish, and then it went away.
Okay.
But again, they described a long snake creature with fur on it and a camel head.
Tight.
Yeah.
Long snake creature with a... Where were they out of? Off the coast of Washington?
Yeah.
Camel head. Camel head. Snake creature, camel head. Sea lion? Walrus, maybe?
Some people think it's a surviving plesiosaur.
Ooh.
Which is dumb.
Which is dumb. I'm actually kind of like obsessed with these D&D stats for cryptids right now.
We'll quit.
I'm paying attention. Look at the fearsome critters, a guide to the fantastically dangerous creatures of the western regions. Like a fucking D&D cryptid manual.
I'm sorry, the Argo was in 1939. There was a sighting before that in 1934 by a guy named L.A. Larson, first mate of the Columbia River Lightship.
Ah, okay, that's a little bit better.
He's the one who said it was 40 feet long, with a neck some 8 feet long, big round body, mean-looking tail, and an evil, snaky-looking look to its head.
I don't know.
He
He's
said
got an
snake
evil,
head.
snaky-looking head. Oh, he said snake. So it was like long serpent-like creature with a snake's head. Could it have maybe been a snake?
40-foot long snake.
Badass snake. Check this out. This has got stats for the snollygaster, the jackalope, the hodag. Yeah, got hide behinds, Gumbaroo. That was pretty fucking cool.
We did jackalope, right?
Yeah.
It's never done anything cool that I can find. other than like, scare some fishermen, I guess.
Up there in Washington, that's like Wendigo territory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of this is Colossal Claude, Washington, Oregon, At any rate, nobody's seen this fucker for like, I don't know, 60 years plus.
Well, that's how they.
Oh,
that's how
hang on. I found a 2017. Two friends out kayaking on Yale Lake in Southwest Washington when they managed to catch some video footage of very strange phenomena. Lake Yale. Yale Lake is connected to the Columbia River, where many colossal clawed sightings have taken place, and it's speculated that perhaps this encounter could be explained by the two friends seeing colossal clawed. That's one way to describe it. Another way to describe it is the fucking water was swirling.
They were probably drunk. They're looking at some water. They're like, oh shit, look out. It's a giant snakehead monster.
Yeah, they were lightheaded from 69ing in a canoe.
It's tough to do because you're going side to side.
Yeah, all the pretty much all of the sightings were like in the 30s, maybe some in the 40s. I don't know. This is why we don't do river monsters or lake monsters or sea monsters.
I like sea monster stuff.
Yeah, everybody's got one.
It's true, but everybody's got a Bigfoot too.
I know. That's why we say fuck Bigfoot. Fuck sea monsters.
The Mormons believe in Bigfoot?
Do they really?
Yep. Guess who it is? It is Cain, brother of Abel, cursed to walk the earth as a horrific beast.
Stop. Really?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to break another rule.
Okay.
We're going to do a Bigfoot.
No.
But only because the Pacific Northwest has a cryptid called Bat Squatch.
Oh, cool.
Which is a Sasquatch with bat wings.
Okay, I will allow it. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Allegedly seen near Mount St. Helens in the 80s. It's got big yellow eyes, a dog-like muzzle, blue fur, sharp teeth, bird-like feet. Does that mean that its feet are like birds?
What bird? Like a blue-footed booby or like a falcon?
Are their feet like a bird foot or are their feet like a bird? Like they're just standing on birds.
I don't know. I don't know.
You follow from their knee down to their shin and then bam, bird.
What kind of bird?
Yeah, yellow eyes, dog-like muzzle, blue fur, sharp teeth, bird-like feet, leathery bat wings that can span up to 50 feet. It's said to be 9 feet tall and has the ability to affect car engines.
It's 9 feet tall and it has a 50-foot wingspan.
And you can go, blah, and your car engine sputters out.
So each wing is 3 times the size of the...
25 feet.
Fucking, huh?
Yeah. Japanese books and websites sometimes describe Bat Squatch. Apparently he's...
It's a better squatch.
Apparently he's flown over the land bridge, made his way down through Russia into China, and then crossed the China Sea.
Yeah, why not? He's got
Japan.
a 50-foot wingspan. He's like a Cessna.
That's true. He could just flap 4 times the end of the air and just coast the whole way there. Yeah, Japanese books and websites sometimes describe Bat Squatch as being 22 feet tall.
That's too many.
But this is probably a mistranslation, and no Bat Squatch of this size has ever been sighted. How do you mistranslate 29 feet into 22 feet? Did they do the foot to meter conversion backwards?
There you go. Yeah, it's the metric system. Always fucking it up.
Yeah, he should be fewer meters than feet.
Does he fight crime?
In a very gothic city? I don't...
Well, like Bucharest?
Jesus Christ. Sightings of Bat Squatch, like I said, 1980, after the eruption of Mount St. Helens.
See, now I picture Mount St. Helens exploding. Well...
Because of Bat Squatch.
Well, Bat Squatch is fighting a criminal right there, or perhaps another cryptid.
I'm seeing the Mount St. Helens exploding because Bat Squatch was released from his prison. As Mount St. Helens exploding, he just flies that straight out.
See, I'm just thinking, I'm picturing Bat Squatch and like another Bigfoot, like fighting like Obi-Wan and Anakin on Mustafar.
Rastafar.
You know, Mustafar in Revenge of the Sith, they're fighting with all the lava.
Nope. I know that scene. I don't know the planet. So in 1994, a gentleman named Brian Canfield was driving in Washington's Pierce County when his truck suddenly died. According to Canfield, a large creature landed in front of him. And he said it was human-like, 9 feet tall with bat-like wings and sported a coat of blue fur.
Did it have red eyes?
He didn't describe the eyes, but...
That's a Mothman, man.
Man. As his report became more well-known, there were some more reports that followed it. A guy named Butch Whitaker said that he was in a private plane in the same vicinity at the same time and he encountered the bat squatch flying through the skies.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's got to be real, right?
I mean, it'd be pretty cool to be like flying in a small plane and look out the window and there's a Bigfoot with wings.
Would that be cool or would that be absolutely terrifying?
I think it'd be cool. It could be scary too if he was like biting your plane, but like
that Twilight Zone episode?
there's something on the wing of the plane.
It's a crab plane. He's biting the wing. In 1998, the driver of a truck hauling logs in northern Oregon reported a collision with a bat squatch. That guy was drunk and hit a fucking, I don't know.
I hit me a bat squatch.
He described this bat squatch as being 15 foot tall with purple eyes and a nose and small wings. He's stunted a little bit. Taller, but his wings, still waiting for his wings to grow out. In 2009, in Mount Shasta, California, several hikers witnessed a huge creature with leathery wings spanning 50 feet fly out of a crevice in the mountains. At first, an eyewitness described the creature as having a head similar to a pterodactyl. However, upon reconsideration, the witness claimed it was more akin to a flying fox bat. I've had time to think about it, guys. As everyone knows, memories get clearer with more time passed. And now that I think about it, not a pterodactyl head, just a bat head.
There's a big ass bat monster.
I guess.
Multiple people saw it. That's cool.
June 2011, Phoenix Tierras was in his yard walking his dog. When he went to pick up his dog, he saw something in the sky. This is Phoenix Tierras' exact quote. I saw something flying in the sky. It had bat wings, blue fur, and a face similar to eyes glowing red. That's not, what do you mean he had a face similar to eyes glowing red?
No, it's wings like a bat and a face similar to eyes glowing red.
It had, this is a sentence. It had bat wings, blue fur, and a face similar to eyes glowing red. T-O, not T-W-O. It was about 9 feet tall at least. After I watched, it just flew away. April 14th, 2014, at Archbishop Archbishop Hoban High School in Akron, Ohio. This motherfucker gets around.
Well, he's got a fucking 25-foot wingspan.
A second period Spanish class spotted a black mass zip by the window of the classroom at incredible speed. The class claims it was about 9 feet tall with a 20 to 30 foot wingspan.
Anything like any natural explanation for a big fucking flying mammal thing?
I don't think so.
I don't know of anything that big that would have like fucking wings.
Some people think that it was a genetic mutation caused by the eruption of Mount St. Helens.
Oh yeah? On what? A Sasquatch?
A Sasquatch was eating a bat right when the mountain
and it fused them with the lava.
And their DNA fused.
It was released.
Bat Squatch was born.
Released from hell. I mean, maybe it was like a cave creature. And
some speculate it's an interdimensional being.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one.
Or a genetic experiment gone wrong. Or a prehistoric survivor. Others, like us, dismiss it as a hoax.
I don't know. I might get down with this because we've talked about.
I would like for it to be real. I just don't think it is.
We've talked about this before. I have a particular fascination with the idea of giant bats, like giant human-sized bats.
Right.
Because
what are those big ass bats that live in like South Pacific or something? Those big,
the flying foxes?
Yeah, the big ass flying foxes.
These are big as hell.
Yeah, those things are like fucking 4 feet tall.
But there are legends all over the world of human-sized bats. Which, I mean, again, you could take a flying fox is like the size of a small child. So you could totally like picture just the biggest fucking bat you ever saw.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
I mean, if you were just having a picnic and you saw that, you'd be like, oh God.
Like, it's fucking Batman. I mean, shit, it's a Sasquatch.
What hath God wrought? All right, that's Bat Squatch. We're gonna get the fuck on to the next one because Jesus Christ. Because it gets more ridiculous.
What, Bat Squatch itself gets more ridiculous, or
no, these other cryptids get more. As you know, we like to do ridiculous. We just blow right past the Sasquatches and the sea monsters to do the really silly ones.
Yeah. Because sea monsters and bat squatches, that's serious subject matter.
Not serious, just fun. So Washington State also has I believe it of some of the people I've met from there. Giant crabs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Near Wallowa Lake.
Wallowa?
Is it Wallowa?
Walla Walla?
No, just one Wallowa.
Where is it? Is this Washington, you said?
Yeah. Lake Onawana.
Lake Anawana?
Camp Onawana. We hold you in our heart.
Every time I think of you, it makes us want to fart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salute your shorts.
That's it.
You remember that one?
Yeah, love salute your shorts.
Yeah, so there have been legends of giant crabs since Wallowa, I don't know, let's call it Wallowa Lake. Since settlers first moved there hundreds of years ago. Hundreds of years ago, they said, look at those giant crabs.
Yeah, there have been rumors of giant crabs ever since hundreds of years ago. Settlers brought giant crabs there. In their pants.
They're not Alaskan king, but they sure feel like it. The giant crabs are thought to live near the freshwater lake, even though most large crustaceans live in saltwater.
What kind of like giant are we talking about? Are we talking like, hey, that's a pretty fucking big crab, or like that, like a Buick?
Oh, they've got a Wallowa lake monster too. By the way.
Shit.
Which is just a lake monster, long snake-like body. You get it. Okay.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this part of the world is sort of like standard cryptid central. So
yeah. I mean, lot of your Thunderbirds and all that stuff. We sort of bypass the. We do have one.
Like a Pontiac Thunderbird.
Yeah, 67.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I don't think they made the Thunderbird in 67. That'll be like I don't know, 71-ish.
I don't know.
Yeah, so giant crustaceans, colossally sized crabs that live around Wallowa Lake. Yeah, what is this? In summation, giant crabs are dangerous and funky fresh.
just reading this shit off the internet gets a little tough sometimes.
Easily making it to third place on the list. This one's doing them in like favorite order. By the way, their favorite one is Gumbaroo.
Well, Gumbaroo's cool. The eyebrows for me.
It's your organs getting coated in rubber if you breathe in his freshly burnt flesh.
I don't know if I believe that part.
Listen.
Will the Gumbaroo eat you? Did they talk about that? Is that one of the things? I assume they'll all eat you.
Here's the thing. Leathery skin, immune to bullets, razor sharp teeth, constantly hungry, never full.
Sounds like an old crackhead.
I don't know at all, but okay. Let me do the next one. Okay, so we do have one that is a native legend.
Love those.
I know you do. We're going to talk about Tataclea.
Okay.
Hyphenated word. TAH hyphen TAH hyphen KLE with a little apostrophe hyphen AH. Tataclea.
Okay.
Tataclea. From the Yakima tribe, about a creature described as a witch/owl.
Hell yeah.
The creature lures children into the forest to kill them by mimicking the voices of people they know. Unsuspecting children are then snatched up and devoured and never seen again.
Oh shit. That's your standard like skinwalker. I mean, no, it's like a witch owl, but skinwalkers do that same sort of thing.
It literally translates to owl woman monster.
Yeah, creepy.
Again, I think we talked about this in one of the other. I think the Cryptids episode where we did Alaska, because so many of them were like so many of the cryptids, so many of the legends and stuff that we talked about.
It's like crazy women monsters,
and it was very much like this was to keep their children from going out into the snow or out over the ice or whatever. Like this is just to keep your kids from dying.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of accounts here.
Yeah,
I left Tataclea for last.
Well, hold on a second. You said this bitch is like, is she like a woman that turns into an owl, or is she half owl, half woman? She like hanging in a tree, being like, "Come out here, little boy," or is it an owl that speaks like a human?
It looks like a human-sized owl, but with like some stylistically cool shit going on.
Okay, I'm down with that. Human-sized owl is cool. That's scary enough.
It's a cool drawing that would make a pretty sick tattoo, honestly.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Fuck.
Don't steal another one of my tattoo ideas.
I haven't stolen any of your tattoo ideas. What, the fucking mastodon?
No.
The monkey's paw?
Mm-hmm.
I already had that.
No, I was already going to get it.
You didn't tell me that you were going to get it.
I should have.
Yeah, but you didn't. I didn't steal shit.
Why didn't you know?
Because why would I?
Because I'm your friend.
Ugh.
Here's some Tataclea concept art. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. It looks like it's from Legend of Zelda.
It does.
You guys aren't seeing this, but it's like a woman with an owl face and like a cloak, and then also wings,
and also owl talons. Okay,
none of them seem to have titties though, which I find a disappointment.
What a waste.
Because I would personally, not to sound misogynistic, but I would prefer it to be an owl that I could see myself fucking.
Cool. So here is a story from a Yakima Indian in 1918. Before the tribes lived peacefully in this country, before the last creation, there were certain people who ate Indians whenever they could get them. They preferred and hunted children as better eating. These people, the Tataclea, were taller and larger than the common human. They ate every bad thing known, such as frogs, lizards, snakes, and other things that Indians do not eat. They talked the Indian language, and in that way might fool the Indians. There were 5 of them, all sisters, but at the last creation, they came up only in California. 2 were seen there. Was that the whole? Where did the quote end? This is still the quote. 2 were seen there. They were women, tall, big women who lived in a cave. One time, the Shasta Indians, were digging roots and camped. They knew that 2 Tataclea were in that place. The Indians were careful, but the Tataclea caught one little boy, not to eat, but to raise up and live with them. The boy thought he would be killed, but he was not. The Tataclea had him several days. One day, when they were out of sight, the boy hurried away. He ran fast, traveled over rough, wild places, and at last reached his own people. After many years, the 2 Tataclea were destroyed. None knew how, but perhaps by a higher power. Their cave home became red hot and blew out. The monster women were never seen again, never more heard of, but they have always been talked about as the most dangerous beings on earth. One other of the 5 sisters was drowned. From her eye, all owls were created. The person or power that killed her said to her, "From now on, your eye will be the only part of you to act. At night, it will go to certain birds, the owls."
Huh.
That is one Indian's story.
Interesting parallels.
I have another one from the following year.
There's some interesting parallels with like the Macbeth Weird Sisters.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Like because they have an all-seeing eye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even just like fucking Eye of Newt and shit like that. We're talking about how they eat like frogs and like the worst things.
Yeah.
And then your classic, of course, like fucking Grimm's Fairy Tales, baby eating.
Right. Jesus. So I have another one from the following year, 1919, from a different Yakima Indian.
When their cave got red and blew out, that would be a volcano erupting, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then they turned into Bat Squatch.
Maybe.
I mean...
the Bat Squatch is fighting the Tataclea on the side of Mount St. Helens when it blows out.
Yeah. And then they fused. So this is from a Yakima Indian named Tamawash. Quote, "Owl was the man. He was a big chief who lived at Poyekosin. Anyway, he went up the Natchez River to hunt deer. Many men went with him. They hunted all one sun, and when evening came, sun S-U-N, they hunted during the day. Obviously, English is not this person's first language. When evening came, Owl did not return to camp. The hunters called to each other, 'Owl is not here, Owl is away, Owl is lost.' Tataclea, the evil old woman with her basket, heard that call in the twilight, 'Owl is lost.' And she said to her 4 sisters, 'We must go hunt Owl who is lost from his people. We will get him ourselves.' Owl knew that Tataclea was coming for him, so he went up to a hollow place in the Tectea. You can see the trail that he traveled up the face of the rock to the cave high up the wall of Tectea. Grass is growing along the narrow trail. You can see it when you are out from the rock where it winds up the cliff. Owl had killed a deer. He filled the tripe with the blood of the deer. He heard Tataclea coming. He knew she would kill him. He knew, and he placed the blood-filled tripe in front of him. Tataclea entered the mouth of the cave. She looked in the dark, or it was dark, but she saw it, the strange thing lying there. She did not know. She was afraid. She called to Owl, 'Take it away. I do not like it.' Owl said, 'No, that is something powerful. Step over it.' Tataclea did as told, stepped her foot over the tripe. Owl was ready. He did not get up. He sat there. When the Tataclea stepped, he punched the tripe with his stick. He punched it often and went, 'Kloop, kloop, kloop.'
That's how you do it. Yeah.
Kloop, kloop, kloop. Tata Clea was scared. She screamed, threw up her hands, and fell from the cliff. The Wana River ran by the base of the cliff, deep and swift. Tata Clea fell into the water and was killed. That's not so much about an owl woman monster killing children, is it?
Well, she's a crazy witch monster lady.
That won't step over a deer blood-filled tripe.
That's
Or I guess would step over it, because she did in the story.
that shit's scary, especially when it starts klooping.
Kloop,
You know,
kloop, kloop.
I don't want to get klooped.
Kloop, kloop, kloop.
I don't know why he didn't just spear her though.
I don't know why he said kloop, 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 kloop.
Kloop, kloop, kloop,
All right, that's it for Washington State.
kloop, kloop.
Let's get the hell out of Washington State and go to our final state. Another state that listens to us quite a bit and is our neighbor, Georgia.
Ah, Georgia, sweet Georgia,
Georgia?
home of Joseph Stalin.
Not that Georgia.
Hold on. Home of the Jim Crow laws.
That one tracks.
Yes.
There are other things.
Yeah, they got fucking.
Birthplace of Coca-Cola.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that?
I actually quite like Georgia.
Georgia's got some great stuff.
Yeah. I like every now and then you drive through a town. If you're going taking like back roads and stuff, you'll drive through a town in Georgia that's like, holy shit, this place is cool.
Yeah.
And then of course you got to remember they probably like killed like 500 black people here. But you know, if you can overlook that, it's a fucking great place to be.
Well, I don't know that you have to overlook it. You just kind of, you say, well, hopefully they're not doing it anymore. Can't change the past. I didn't know what you said.
I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know what you say to that.
I'm making light of the
Well, hopefully
horrific past of the South.
hopefully they quit it.
Everything seems fine now.
Savannah's a great place.
Savannah's nice.
Fun place.
Yep.
Atlanta's a fun place.
Right.
Georgia's got some cool little mountains.
Yeah,
Not big mountains.
Georgia's got Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain's
not that one.
Stone Mountain's great.
That's not the one I was talking about.
What do you mean?
Eh,
It's right in the heart of Atlanta. No problematic history there. I have this like, maybe it's because I'm from Michigan. I've got like a Yankee impulse. Anytime anyone mentions any state in the South, I immediately start bringing up Civil War atrocities, and pre-Civil War. Like, I can't help it. Our good friend Switchblade Jane is just about to move from Minneapolis, where nothing bad's happening, to South Carolina.
Hey, buddy.
Huh.
I'll bet you Michigan's got some real atrocities in the past.
Oh God, yeah, fuck yeah. Fewer though.
Maybe less brazen. Too.
Yes, much.
I think part of it is just like, you get some bonus points for trying to hide it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So anyway, so old Switchblade, she's moving to South Carolina, and I immediately, as soon as she told me that, she's like, yeah, I can't wait to get out of here because nothing bad's happening. And as soon as she's like South Carolina, I was like, yes, South Carolina, the home of democratic action and tolerance. And she's like, will you fuck off?
Boy, oh boy. Hey, you ever heard of the Georgia Raptor? It's funny because all the Georgia ones have the word, or most of them have the word Georgia in them. So they're like, y'all know where this one comes from.
Yeah, it's T.I., right?
The rapper?
Or I guess, fucking
Ludacris? What are we talking about?
Or
Andre 3000.
Yeah, big boy.
Was that what you're trying to think of? Outkast?
Yeah. Outcast.
Okay.
I can't believe it took me that
3-6
long.
Mafia. There's
sleepy.
a lot. There's a lot of rap that's come out of Atlanta specifically.
Yeah. So there's plenty of Georgia rappers.
Raptor,
Barely know her.
as in trained by Chris Pratt.
Oh, God damn it!
So, while in the Georgia woods, a boy and his grandfather see a creature that looks like a living dinosaur. You ready to hear this account? This is an eyewitness account.
Hell yeah!
This happened to me and my grandpa on a hunting trip in July 2008. I don't see my grandpa very often, so I always take the chance to take trips with him. Grandpa is pretty much an outdoorsman and enjoys hunting, fishing, and just being out in nature. Grandpa and I were out in the woods. It was around 3 to 3:30 o'clock on Friday, the 25th of July. I was 18 at the time. We were on Grandpa's land in Georgia. It's a pretty place with the typical Georgia woodland and a few grassy plains. We were walking on a little rocky road, heading for a site where Grandpa often sees deer. As normal, there were a lot of sounds going on at night in the woods. Oh, it's 3 to 3:30 a.m. I was picturing p.m. So it's 3:30 in the morning. As normal, there were a lot of sounds going on at night in the woods. We ignored most of them and remained quiet, not to scare anything away. Suddenly, we heard the unusual noise we never heard before on our many hunting trips. Grandpa looked at me and listened. Then he raised a finger in front of his mouth to show me that we shouldn't make any more movements. I heard a lot more of movement and more of the noise. I can't really describe the sounds, but I sure can describe what I saw, even when it was pretty dark. We just kept listening to the sounds as suddenly something came walking slowly out of the bushes and onto the road, maybe 150 yards in front of us. That's a long fucking way.
Yeah.
My eyes got really big, and at that moment, I wasn't even scared, just amazed to see this creature. We didn't move. As crazy as it sounds, it looked just like a raptor from the popular Jurassic Park movies.
What?
I just froze because I thought things that like that lived many thousands of years ago. Try millions, buddy. It had a long, stiff tail, walked on 2 feet, and had short arms. It looked lizard-like and had a huge claw on both of its feet. At 150 feet away, you saw a claw on his feet?
And at 3:30 in the morning?
Since the creature appeared to us that it could run fast, we decided to just not move at all. It raised its head in the air and seemed like it was smelling the air. I estimate its height around 5 feet at the shoulders. After sniffing the air, it made these sounds again and turned around and ran off in the bushes. Grandpa and I waited until we felt safe again and then quietly made our way back to the truck and drove home. In the truck, we talked to each other about what we had just seen and decided not to tell it to Grandma because she would think we were crazy. I never believed in stuff like ghosts and creatures and paranormal stuff, and I still don't believe in ghosts, but since that encounter, I believe in creatures that science doesn't know about. That's my story. As odd as it sounds, I know what I saw.
Well, that sounds fucking dumb. Because I love Jurassic Park, but those raptors were terribly inaccurate.
I love that he saw it 150 yards away. Just making sure. 150 yards. Yeah, not feet, yards. 150 yards away and was like, yeah, big old claw on its foot.
Looks like it's probably this bird.
What? An emu? What do we... Georgia's largest birds.
I think they call it a mute swan.
Oh, okay.
It's like a big fucking raptor-ass bird with a big-ass beak.
How tall does it get?
Let me see the stats here. Sandhill cranes, too. Similar to that. The mute swan is the heaviest bird in Georgia, weighing up to 26 pounds.
That's not that heavy.
They can be spotted year-round. The American white pelican, the wingspan gets up to 110 inches. It gets to be about 4 feet tall.
4 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big ass turkeys. Look like a bird. To me, it looked like a bird to me.
It looked like a crackhead.
Got a hold of the wrong stuff. I want the gold.
I'm about to rent me a backhoe. Give me the gold.
Anybody who hasn't seen the YouTube video Mobile, Alabama Leprechaun, you should look that up.
So I had another one on here called Georgia Swamp Thing, but now when I'm looking it up, all I'm finding is a roller coaster somewhere in Georgia.
The Swamp Thing?
Called the Swamp Thing.
Is it like Busch Gardens or something?
I don't think they have
or
a
what fucking
Six Flags.
Wilderness Adventure or whatever the fuck that is.
I don't know. I don't know what amusement parks they have in Georgia. I know there's a Six Flags over Atlanta, right?
Six Flags over Atlanta just makes me think Bombs Over Baghdad.
I mean, that's
Six Flags over Atlanta.
However, we do have the Pig Man.
Oh, did I ever tell you about the time I was driving through Atlanta with my older brother? We drove through a tropical storm in like a 93 Ford Probe. And on the side of the road outside of Atlanta, I shit you not, in a tropical storm, on the side of the road, on the back of a pickup truck, on the side of I-75, there was a man in overalls, no shirt, wrestling a pig. It was the most Georgia shit I ever saw, other than a gas station populated entirely by 12-year-old Mexicans smoking cigarettes.
Is that a Georgia thing?
That was a very Georgia thing to see. I was blown away.
How do you know they were all from Mexico?
I mean, they...
Go on.
I don't care where they were from.
Honduran,
Sure.
Salvadorian,
Probably. Why not?
Guatemalan,
I don't know.
Nicaraguan,
You know?
Costa Rican, Belizean.
Are you implying that they all look the same? Because I disagree. I would stake my bottom dollar on the fact that they were Mexican. Yeah, but I remember that gas station because the people behind the counter were 12-year-old Mexicans. They were smoking cigarettes inside and they were selling meat pies, but it was spelled MEET. That was in Twigg County, Georgia.
Meat pies. Pies, meet Riley.
Also, fun if you guys ever want to hunt pigs in Georgia on I-95 between Jacksonville and what's that place with the bridge?
What?
St. Simon's. On I-75 between Jacksonville and St. Simon's at about 6 o'clock in the afternoon on
95.
On 95. On 95 between Jacksonville and St. Simon's Islands. About 6 o'clock in the afternoon, there is a 20-mile stretch that has dozens of wild hogs on it.
Huh, cool.
Every time. I drive past it all the time.
Well, let's talk about the Pigman. Now, this website has it in Vermont. You know, here's the thing about these cryptids is they're always popping up in other places. This specific one says Vermont. There's also a Georgia one. They're the same fucking thing. And also, they don't exist, so everything's cool. So, Pigman is a hybrid of a man and a pig that is said to stalk the woods, leaving terror and mystery in its wake.
Yeah. Is one of his legs that fucking the guy from Step by Step?
What?
Man, Bear, Pig. One of his legs is Dermot Mulroney or whatever.
Patrick Duffy?
Patrick Duffy, that's it, yeah.
That's not Man Bear Pig. That's
Wasn't that Man, Bear, Pig?
Scuzzlebutt or whatever.
Okay, fucking, I can't remember
What are
my
you referencing?
late 90s South Park.
Oh, okay.
You don't know Man, Bear, Pig, but you know Scuzzlebutt?
I don't know either one of them.
How the fuck?
What are they? What? Obviously, one's a South Park reference.
Yeah, you've referenced this many times.
I have not.
The reason you know who Patrick Duffy is.
No, I know Patrick Duffy because I used to watch Step by Step.
God damn
on
it.
the one daughter, and maybe Suzanne Summers a little bit.
Okay, I'm with that. Anyway, proceed.
So, okay.
South Park had a character on there called Man, Bear, Pig. Al Gore was telling everybody that Man, Bear, Pig was like a big problem, and nobody believed him.
I watched South
It was a
Park,
metaphor for global warming. It was South Park parodying the documentary and book An Inconvenient Truth by Al Gore.
Cool. I didn't watch South Park that much. Like when it first came out, I watched it pretty religiously, but then
It doesn't make any sense because you were a skateboarding and getting pussy guy. That's what a skateboarding pussy getter would watch.
I don't know what.
Backwards hat, playing beer pong, you're watching South Park. Go kiteboarding sometimes. Go on a date, take her to putt-putt. I know your type.
What are you talking about?
I'm just riffing, man. Are you going to fucking fill some of this silence? I fucking quit. Drew's taking a nap.
Drew's laying on the
This is our
floor.
sleepiest episode ever.
That's not true. The one that we did right after Christmas.
I'm actually surprised I could eat all this pizza. My stomach was really upset yesterday because something happened in the world that made me really bummed out, and I ate Mexican Zoloft that I got on a cruise last year, which worked great. Worked like a fucking charm. Couldn't recommend it enough. But the next day, my stomach was like, what the fuck did you do to me? Apparently, that's a thing.
Mexican Joloft?
Yeah, well, you get
I don't
called
know why I said
Cetralina.
Joloft.
Joloft?
Joloft.
But it's called Cetralina, and it was about $4.
You saying citrulina just made me think of chicken citrusini. You don't know about that.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
It was a reoccurring joke on the soup.
The Joel McHale or...
Yeah. Yeah, there was some, it was like from a fucking Maury Povich episode or something like that where the lady was bitching about her man cheating on her. And the lady he was cheating on her with brought chicken tetrazzini. And she keeps going, she brought chicken tetrazzini.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is a weird one because so the original story is from Vermont.
Okay.
Then there's a Georgia. Then there's a New York. A lot of people, like most of the descriptions, say that it resembles Bigfoot with minor differences,
Like looking like a pig.
like a pig nose.
Bigfoot with a pig nose. That's just Bigfoot in disguise.
But even
That's Pigfoot.
even with its large size, the pig man is said to be extremely timid with sad expression-filled eyes.
Well, yeah, because he looks like a pig. He's like, no, I wanted to look like a monkey.
And because of this, most of the local population chooses not to fear the pig man and allow it to live out its mysterious life in peace. Now, I want to say that these other stories that I was pulling out were crazy and murderous in nature.
Hell yeah.
One of them describes a guy who would just murder with a rotting pig's head over his head.
That's from the movie the video game Manhunt.
Well, the Manhunt got it from the Pigman origin story, Northfield, Vermont, where, he terrorized Northfield, Vermont, I guess. The location known as Devil's Washboard.
Oh, yeah?
Because the devil's got to do laundry too, man.
Devil's got to do all kinds of shit. In Gainesville, they've got the Devil's Mill Hopper, which is just a fucking pit.
You're hopping over mills. Devil.
No, like a hopper, like you'd spray fucking drywall compound with.
Gotcha.
But it's like it's for milling. So
Interesting. So he's got to mill grains.
I guess the Devil's got to mill cranes into this particular little hole, which is cool. It's like an elevate, like a sinkhole, but it's been around for like a very, very long time, like thousands of years.
You're not talking about Devil's Den, are you?
No, Devil's Den is a spring.
Spring, yeah.
No, the Devil's Mill Hopper is a park in Gainesville, Florida. That's just a sinkhole that's thousands of years old. That's got its own little ecosystem because it's like the lowest point in that part of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool, but also weird that it's the Devil's.
So there's a Texas variation of the Pigman where
Leatherface
in an area near Bonnie Bray Bridge. There are two variations of the Texas account. One is about a hunter who was transformed into a half man, half pig after he was attacked by a wild boar.
Oh shit! So he's a werepig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same time.
Fuck yeah.
Dude's a werepig. Another variation.
That he was subjected to lycanthropy.
I like that one. I do like that one a lot. Another variation of the Texas version is a guy who was mutilated by a motorcycle gang, leaving him a monster who hides in the woods.
Ooh, and he seeks revenge.
But only if you ride by on a Harley.
Yeah, look out.
There's also Hawkinsville, Georgia, with multiple versions. In one, Pigman is a murderous recluse who stakes pig heads near the bridge as warnings to trespassers.
Dope.
What's the warning?
Get away from our bridge.
Don't be a pig around here, boy.
Sounds like this pig man's living under the bridge and he's leaving up signs to stay away.
When a group of brazen teenagers ignores these, it sounds like I'm reading a movie, like a blurb. When a group of brazen teenagers ignores these grim totems, Pigman stakes their heads in vengeance.
Woof.
Not sure what the vengeance is about.
Get away from my bridge.
Get off my property.
Get away from my bridge. It's old Mrs. Johnson.
I'm old Mrs. Johnson.
Get away from my daughter.
That was Cryptids 2.
Cryptids 2. Yes, we. If you guys haven't noticed, we like to reference our Cryptids episodes
A lot.
a lot.
Okay, so let's see. Another Georgia version. He is a vengeful ghost of a circus hog trainer.
Oh, hell yeah.
Didn't even know those existed.
Fuck yeah.
Whose life ended tragically when he was killed.
By circus hogs?
Maybe, possibly devoured also by his own hogs.
Hell yeah. They
Unfortunately,
were sick of his shit. They animal farmed him.
Yeah, there was a train wreck and the hogs got loose and they killed him and they ate him.
Fuck yeah.
Unfortunately for this,
Just like freaks.
for this legend, there is no record of a train wreck near Hawkinsville in 1888 or at any other fucking time.
No, stay back. Stay back. I fed you good. I fed you good. No.
I can't do it. Okay.
That was pretty good, actually.
So there's also, like I said, another version in Angola, New York. So this in December of 1867, a buffalo-bound train derailed outside of Angola, New York, causing one of the deadliest train wrecks in U.S. history. Confirmed. Some 50 people perished in a fiery disaster when the passenger cars plunged into a gorge. A few decades later, the story of the Angola pigman emerges.
Oh, shit.
So the pigman is said to haunt the secluded stretch of Holland Road, known ominously as Pigman's Road. According to legend, a butcher in the area one day slaughtered, or maybe over the course of several days, slaughtered a bunch of pigs, put their heads on stakes, and then decided pigs aren't enough. I got to get some human heads.
Hell yeah.
But maybe, according to another version, he was just a disfigured recluse. Or maybe he was the spirit of a man who died in the train crash.
God damn, pick one.
Yeah, and people who go to Holland Road say that they have seen shadowy figures or watched
Squeals, the clip clop of cloven hooves.
every night at the stroke of midnight. I hear a squeal.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's silly.
it is. Dumbass pig man.
These are all silly.
Because in my head, the pig man is always wearing an apron, a white apron, like a butcher, and a stupid hat.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see that. There is also another one. Okay, this one's kind of cool. And this one is absolutely just a Georgia legend. It's the werewolf of Talbotton. And this centers around a specific person. A girl named Emily Isabella Burt from Talbot County, Georgia.
You say the legend of Talbotton?
The werewolf of Talbotton.
Okay, I thought it was the werewolf of Tal Bachman. You know Tal Bachman? Wrote that song.
Tal Bachman Overdrive?
He wrote that song, She's so high above me.
Yeah.
This isn't a joke.
Is that really?
That's Tal Bachman, yeah.
Oh, no.
Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, Aphrodite.
What a bad song.
Yeah.
A real bad song. Emily Isabella Burt, often referred to as Emmy, was born in Talbot County, Georgia in 1841. She was born to a wealthy family, went to European boarding schools. And when she was home, she was pretty secluded, pretty sort of reclusive, right?
Uh-huh.
But at some point when she came home from her boarding school in Europe, she started acting a little weird.
Uh-oh.
Some strange behaviors going on with Emmy, right? Apparently, her physical appearance changed. She developed sharp canine teeth and began to roam the countryside at night.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she developed insomnia and would just leave the house in the middle of the night. There were farmers nearby that claimed that their livestock were being killed and they would find the bodies drained of blood.
Tight.
So in 1841, that means, probably not 1841, that's when she was born, but let's say in the 1850s, that definitely means there's a werewolf out there. You know what I mean? One night, allegedly, her mother, Mildred, followed her and witnessed Emily standing over a newborn calf with a knife. Somebody fired a shot and actually hit Emily. Emily was injured from this.
Was it a silver bullet?
I don't know. That'd be cool though.
You ever see the movie Stephen King's Silver Bullet with Gary Busey?
No. But here's where people got real suspicious. Again, allegedly, this guy claims he shot her. Next day, Emily had a scar in the spot where she got shot.
Just a scar, though? No,
like it healed overnight.
Hell yeah. Like a Wolverine.
Yeah. Like a werewolf that didn't get shot with a silver bullet.
You need the silver one.
Yeah. But yeah, she apparently came back from her European boarding school and was turned into a wild, disheveled, crazy wolf lady girl.
So she got bit by a werewolf in Europe, I guess?
Well, yeah, that's where the werewolves come from.
I guess. Okay. I'll take it.
There is a find a grave. We can go to Emily. We can go to Emily Isabella Burt's grave.
Werewolf grave?
We can go to werewolf grave.
Where's that at? It's in Georgia.
It's in Georgia.
Where's it at? Get me into the box of dirt.
I don't know that I should say this on the
All right, just whisper it.
on the podcast. Just whisper it. I'll tell you in a second. Drew, beep this. It's Owen Cemetery, Woodland, Georgia. This is a funny sentence. Emily Isabella Burt was not mentally ill. She did not suffer from the mental disease known as lycanthropy. Is that a mental disease?
Lycanthropy?
Yeah.
The mental disease known as lycanthropy. Interesting. We did talk about how like the Wendigo could be like the result of a human eating like brain matter, you know?
Yeah.
And getting the prion disease. So like, I guess, yeah. I mean, like the same way that I guess if you got bit by a wolf and you started feeling like you might be a werewolf, started doing weird werewolf shit. Yeah, okay. Or like how
But that's
Nicolas
not,
Cage in the movie Kiss of the
like,
Vampire.
Lycanthropy is like you actually turn into a werewolf, and it's not a mental disease. It's a fucking phenomenon. It's a fantasy phenomenon.
That's like 5 hours away. Fuck.
Yeah. So Emmy goes to boarding school in Europe. We've all heard.
I'm going to Atlanta in a couple weeks. It's like right
Yeah, it's right near Atlanta. We've all heard of werewolves in London. We all know about them. And she comes back. She's acting real wolfy.
Yeah, I can see that.
So yeah, that's the werewolf of Talbotton.
The werewolf of Talbachman.
Which is, like I said, very specific to Georgia. Now, lastly, our last cryptid of the day. We're not going to talk about Hogzilla. Hogzilla. A big ass fucking
That's
hog.
a big hog. Hogzilla was my nickname in high school.
Just because you were always pulling it out?
No, I was fucking fat, dude.
Oh my God. For our last Georgia cryptid and our last cryptid in general, we're talking about, for this episode, we're talking about Georgia Giants.
The Georgia Giants.
Which sounds like a football team.
NAACP winners 3 years in a row.
Allegedly, and we're going to get into this a little bit, dozens of skeletons were found in the 1920s in strangely shaped Indian mounds, giant skeletons.
Uh-huh.
And the remains were said to be so large that their jawbones alone could foreshadow a human head.
Foreshadow?
That's the way they wrote this, which automatically makes me question.
You're saying the jaws could eat a head.
The people who listen to this show who didn't appreciate our mocking of the Tartarian Empire will also not appreciate the fact that
What mocking?
we're going to get into this real quick.
Tartaria is totally legitimate. Listen, I have been to the South Carolina State building, like the Capitol building.
Uh-huh.
That shit was made by giants from beyond time or whatever.
Tartans.
Yeah, the Tartarians. That couldn't have been built by fucking toothless hillbillies in like, was it like 1985 or something it was built? Ridiculous.
Yeah. Definitely probably no photographic evidence or anything. So they found these big ass skeletons in Native American burial mounds, right? In, like I said, the 1920s. They were all between like 7 feet and 20 feet tall, reportedly.
Between 7 and 20 is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I believe like between 7 and 9, maybe.
In the 1800s, there was this belief like that European settlers thought that North America had this like giant prehistoric lost race
Right.
over here in the New World, because if you came from Europe to here in 1800, this was just fucking woods and wildlife, and you could walk for weeks and it'd still be just woods and wildlife.
Yeah.
With an occasional river or something, which makes it seem very like
big
and magical. And why is this all the way it is? Giants must have lived here.
I mean,
right?
that's where I think, well, these guys are just stupid assholes, because I would go on the same trip and go, what a magical place, truly beautiful, and not think about like, well, it must be something fucking crazy supernatural or whatever. I mean, like, there was no evidence of that. It's just trees and birds and shit. Like, fucking.
There was an internet story that said that the Smithsonian got custody of these giant skeletons and then destroyed them. Apparently the internet story was bullshit, and it was It was deliberately satirical.
Mm.
It was from the World News Daily Report, which was a satirical website. There's never been the Smithsonian never got any of these skeletons.
Yeah, and museums are not usually in the business of destroying what would be their most valuable exhibit.
Yeah, it's very clearly all bullshit, but there are some people that believe that giants still roam the Georgia countryside.
I mean, if I saw one, cool. If I had some evidence of that, I'd be like, yeah, that's rad.
Right. Which begs the question, how are they doing so and no one sees them?
They're
one has ever seen
They're
them.
crouching down real short and putting on trench coats.
No one's ever seen
They're just shuffling.
No one's ever seen them. No one's ever seen evidence of them. Nobody's ever come across a giant house in the woods.
Well, no one's ever come across Jesus either, buddy. But you know what? He walks beside you and me.
This is when you turn around and there were two sets of footprints in the
Two
sand.
sets of footprints and one big long trail between them.
What's the trail?
Dragging that big dick. I mean, the cross. Or something. For today is the day the Lord hath made.
I don't know how to.
The
react
biggest
to what you
cryptid
just
of
said.
them all.
Jesus?
Jesus of Nazareth.
He walks. Yeah, I saved the Georgia Giants for last just because I felt like
That it's stupid. I don't know. Look out them trees. I saw a big old boy.
I feel like there are probably more people who believe in Georgia Giants than, let's say, Colossal Claude or Bat Squatch.
I kind of dig on Bat Squatch. I mean, like, I might not believe, but I want to believe.
I think Bat Squatch is the coolest one at all.
Yeah, I like Bat Squatch.
Which is funny because we're usually like, fuck Sasquatch.
Well, because he's not a Sasquatch. He's a Bat Squatch. Different.
Bat Squatch is a cool band name.
I'm into Bat Squatch. What was the one that we said earlier that was really good?
I don't know.
Fuck. Gotta mark those down. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to Delete Everything Podcast.
These bears are.
Bears.
These bears are.
Oh, these bears are these fucking.
It was about Gumbaroo.
These ghosts are bears.
These ghosts are bears.
Yeah.
These bears are ghosts.
These bears. I thought it was these ghosts are bears, but these bears are ghosts is good too. These bears are ghosts.
Either way.
Ghost Bear Way of the Samurai.
All right. Well, this has been part 4.
Thank you for
Cryptids.
tuning into our sleepiest episode.
It never gets old. Well, hey,
It never gets any easier.
Happy Groundhog's Day. Hey, if you like this episode, the best way to let us know is to get on whatever you're listening to. Give us 5 stars. Leave us a review if you're on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a comment if you're on Spotify. Hit us up at deleteeverythingpodcast@gmail.com if there is a topic that you want us to cover. Do some Instagram stuff. Do some YouTube stuff. Join us on Patreon. And then after you do all that, take a day off, man. Okay, bye.
And as promised at the head of the show, we have here the results of the Punxsutawney Phil's annual Groundhog extravaganza. And drum roll, please.
2 more weeks of nightmares.
Drum rolls, please. 8 more weeks of winter. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Is that your prediction?
Prediction? No, that's what he did.
That's what he will do.
We recorded this on the day.
We sure did.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, bye.
Only you could prevent this, and you did it.
brought to you by Dix.